ちは。
Welcome to the Shinobi Unfolding.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Konnichiwa, mi gente!
Welcome to another episode of the Shinobi Unfolding. We are back. We're stronger and better. I'm your boy Jay Aguila.
Black Ivory.
Monty.
The Professor.
What's going on, y'all? Zone K, and I got two special guests with me. Got my brother Ron and my brother B over there, Brandon.
Yo.
Welcome, gentlemen.
And as you guys know, we are here as a group, as a unit, in all different angles in JL's living room, live, not live, but streaming, just to talk about anime. Yes. This week is something very special, very spectacular, something that we're going to put it on the history book. We are all finally in one place physically here talking. Yo, guys, real quick, how was the trip, man? How you guys did it, man?
It was cool. It wasn't too bad, son. The driving wasn't that bad. It was cool. You can listen to good music, you're fine. I mean, traffic is going to happen regardless, so you already know. But it was good, though. I was asleep. Yeah, my man was rocked out. It was a good trip, though. I had a good driver, obviously.
There's always that one lucky dude in the back that just gets slumped.
But it was a good ride. Thanks for asking, though.
Of course. And, you know, we're here to talk about anime. So before we talk about the topic of the day, please be sure to follow the Shinobi Unfolding on the YouTube, the Twitter, the Facebook, as well as the Instagram. We are in the audio contact. We're talking about the Apple Podcast, the Google Music. We're talking about podcasts, We're here in Pod Paradise. We're in your mom's house, just giving her some good stuff, as you know how it is. We're here to talk about is just why are you like this?
I
is
missed
what
this.
You can't be saying shit around me like that.
I missed this, bro. We're in iBooks. That was legendary. Keep it going.
Yeah, so let's just before we start with the topic of the day, which is the brotherhoods, you know, the brothers in arm. Doesn't have to be a bloodline to be a brother, but we're gonna talk about the top 5, maybe our own personal top favorable ones. But let's talk about some anime real quick. We all together saw God of High School.
Facts.
Before recording.
3.
Got you.
And Jay Aguila say in recording, it's basura. It's basura. I cannot be behind.
Basura is a stretch.
Okay.
Sir.
First of all, you have too many OP characters. Second is you got the stand. I have seen so many cameo from all different type of anime on this one episode that I'm just like, I'm done. The end.
Don't you like Fruit Basket?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And
Damn.
I'm the type of brother who watched Given, and I say it proudly, okay?
Rebuttal.
I have no shame whatsoever when it comes to anime.
Wait. So, are you saying that God of High School is a ripoff? Is that what you're saying?
It definitely is, man. This episode did not really captivate me. I'm sorry. Those who defend it, go for it. But for me, I'm putting it in the basura side. I'm not going to continue watching it, personally.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, you can go, bro.
I was going to ask, I wanted to ask Brandon, just because he's never really watched anime before.
Facts.
Ever. So for him to watch, God of High School episode 3 for the first time, it's fresh eyes for real. You don't even know what's going on. You're looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it? Personally, I guess,
I thought it was good. A lot of fighting. I mean, that's what I like. I like the fighting, obviously, the action scenes. Little hard to keep up with the reading, but when you're watching the action, but I'm sure, after you watch it enough, you kind of know what's going on in the storyline and stuff, so you catch on faster. But I thought it was dope, definitely.
Nice.
How about you, Ron? Because you never watched the anime before.
It was my first time seeing it, but I've watched the anime. I like anime, so definitely the fighting I'm there for. Definitely just the anime little shit that you catch in every other anime. Like every chick on there has some big ass titties for some reason. Like it's hilarious. Shout out
to the wrestler.
But yeah, I fuck with anime. I fuck with this show too. I might tune in for sure.
It seems that there's an audience for it. It's a direct approach at somebody. like a lot of animes are. You know, it's not for everybody, even though it's got the Crunchyroll label right on it. You know, it's drawing an audience
as well, right?
Yeah, it's a smart anime. I would say that.
It also has Amazon logo.
Can you give the fighting credit?
The fighting credit. I give a shout out to the wrestling girl. She was hot. She you know, I respect her desire.
Flow, none of that.
She did a rock bottom. You know, shout out to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The fight after with
Not
Handway.
even just like the way they like do all the crazy colors when they're fighting too, which looks dope.
Mad vibrant. It's beautiful.
That's dope. The thing that messed me up, the bat thing. When he was hitting dude with a bat and flying by, and the shots were hitting him after the fact.
That's how quick he is.
That's how quick he is. Yeah.
So, you know, I'm not entirely sold on the anime. Like, it's not.
Hey.
But I'm also not trying to shut it down, right? Like, I'm trying to be a little bit open about things.
Yeah, I'll give it a 6 episode.
We have the 3 episode rule. If you watch an anime, you watch 3 episodes, and in 3 episodes, you're like, I don't like this. I'm not connected. You're not going to follow. You don't want to waste your time, right? It's not going to be your priority. It's not that many things out there right now that we could watch. Like, I don't know. Things have slowed down a little bit. Although there's something I'll recommend after we talked about this. It's coming out next week. But is it that you don't like this anime? Because so far myself, I have not connected with any other characters.
Okay.
And
I don't say I have either.
And I don't see like a purpose, and I'm not intrigued by it either. Like Vinland Saga, first time you watch it takes like 5 or 6 episodes for you to get really
slow pickup
into it, right? Like you don't know who the main character is, and it takes a while. You can watch the whole season, and you can still debate who the main character of that season is, right? This is why it left like a bad taste in your mouth. You know, a lot of people are not happy with the way it ended.
Yep.
But is that why you're not liking God of High School?
Okay, so really good question. I'm going to try to be as blunt as possible. I'm not going to go behind the bush. I'm just going to try to keep it as 100 as I can.
I expect nothing less.
My personal facts. So, J Facts 1. Too many OP characters, okay? It's just like...
Are they really all OP?
I mean, have one really show weakness?
They got beat up.
Yes.
I mean, out of the main characters that are supposed to be in the story,
the wrestler girl got beat.
Huh?
The wrestler girl got beat. She seemed pretty strong.
But she's not one of like she's a side character though. She's not like the main one.
But did you notice like at the end of the episode we realized that all those characters that we think they're OP because compared to normal human beings they are OP, but in reality they're nowhere near where they need to be. Because we have like power scaling kind of, but it hasn't been explained. You know.
I mean that's fair enough. But to me it's just like I think I mentioned it before. I think I have a cap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you have enough memory slots for certain amounts of OP
character, and I'm putting in for One Punch Man, Mob Psycho, and when I was reincarnated as a slime. Those are the 3 OP that I would love and respect. This right here is just overdoing it. J Fact number 2. It's not original. It's not original. In my personal opinion, it's like we seen different battle royale. Okay,
true.
Think about Darwin Games. That was a battle royale, but the whole build up and character development and within 3 episode 2, I was already like involved with it. But in this one, I'm already on the 3rd episode. Nothing is selling to me. Nothing is just be like, hey, this is the show for you. So I'm only going to give it 2 reasons, unless if someone want to throw something out there that I probably
missed. I got nothing. I mean, there's no way to defend it.
They do pick from other, or you can say it's from other anime, right?
A cameo,
you don't know, right? You don't know, but I agree with the second one for sure. I dig it. But either way, man, the fighting is just really good, and you just want to know what's the end game of it. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, I want to know what happens later. So the
world itself and what's in it.
Exactly. Who else is involved? Who else is important?
That guy Park Mujin is definitely a mystery to behold. Yeah.
The one with the one shirt?
No, the guy with the
guy who can bitch slap you to death. That guy.
The one that put the hand on the island. So and I you know what? I have a 3rd fact. J Fact number 3. They're doing stands. I thought we were only gonna see that in like maybe in Digimon, in JoJo, maybe Pokemon.
They have stands in Digimon?
Yeah, I call them Pokemon and Digimon stands right now.
All right.
But what when they merge together? When they use their power to fight villains, is that not a stand?
Yeah.
Like, it's not them physically fighting. They're using something else to fight the being.
It's animal
So
cruelty.
our stand
It is.
I don't know. It's just like, it's just not creative. And that clown bullshit that we just saw at the end, I was just like, what? Like, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I didn't walk away from Jay's apartment because I don't know how to get home right now. But if trust me, I would have left. But anyway, we'll leave it. We'll digest. All right. So we also have 5-4 season 2, right? How are you guys feeling about 5-4 season 2?
Did I watch episode 3?
I haven't been caught up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I
I
haven't
watched
caught episode
Well, the question
3.
is not about episode 3. It's just season 2 so far.
Oh,
Are you
love
guys?
it. Yeah, I love it.
So far, so good. Once again, as long as you can get over the hump of season 1, you're fine.
It legit takes 6 episodes to get
Once
into
you can get
season 1.
over the hump of season 1.
Yeah, bro. Season 1, it starts off super slow, bro.
Yo, I never got over the hump.
The whole season as one hump.
The ending was great. That's why you're hooked in season
That's
2, right? But
Facts.
before then,
You still haven't gotten over the
I
hump
never
yet?
got over the hump, bro. I never got over the hump. Like,
No, you haven't even approached it. You haven't even gotten out of the car yet.
I
You're
think
just
you only
looking at
touched
it.
like
I'm gonna
episode
take an
1.
Uber. I'm gonna take an Uber there. Just jump
You
in
haven't
season
even opened
2.
your app yet. You're actually looking at your phone, but you're
legit
scrolling through Instagram knowing,
takes,
damn,
like,
I should
6
get that Uber right
episodes,
now.
man.
6 episodes.
That's double than our like
Yeah,
rule. Like,
that's what it'll take, honestly.
Nah.
Nah, bro, like 12.
I mean, the action gets good around 12.
You're the only person that is honest here.
Yo, because the only reason I watched this is because everyone here watched it so far. I didn't know you didn't watch it before, so I was like, yo, everybody watch. I gotta tune in, you know, so we can talk about it.
And we appreciate you
You know,
too.
it just took a while, but I got there, you know.
And it's a beautiful sight, man. There's rainbow on the other side.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
he's not doing it.
Staying
He's not
in the
doing
rain,
it.
bro. Like,
Okay. All right, stay in the rain. I don't care. Get sick. So let's. All right, so let's get into the topic. All right, dynamic duos. All right, so by definition is a team that works well. They coexist. They're able to show both strength and protect their weakness. So when we think of these dynamic duos or brothers in arm, I'm gonna open the floor to our guest and Roland to throw some names out there. It doesn't have to be anime related, but if you could think of a dynamic duo or like brothers, who would you pick out, or who comes to mind?
For me, obviously we don't watch anime, but for me, obviously the Elgin brothers, Full Metal, the dynamic duo for real. They did it all together, went through all that, so much pain, but so much heart. Those are the real ones. Brothers. One lost his body, obviously. So it's like they're still going at it no matter what to get to this goal. They figure out this goal is a very scary goal, but they're like, all right, whatever it is, what it is. We're still here banging and they're just beating the shit out of everybody. That's what they do. They balance each other out. That's what it is in brotherhood, right? They argue, they have a lot of fun. Sometimes they get down. The brothers there to pick them up. You know what I mean? That's what brotherhood is. You gotta be there for your team.
They go through every type of progression within like the concept of brotherhood itself. Like they go through trust, they go through holding secrets from one another about where their positions are in their lives, and the journey that they're on is treacherous as fuck. Horrible enemies. It's a really, really dark anime. You don't realize that, like, because you see cover arts and things like that. It's like, oh, that looks cool. Yeah, they are kids just trying to get their mom back, and then that doesn't work out, and then they got to get their body parts back and hopefully get his brother's soul back and put it into his original body. Not an easy thing. They don't know how to do it. And man, the growth that they go through, the character development in that anime is nuts. Yeah, that's a hard to beat duo right there.
So how about for you, Ron? I know you watch a lot of Naruto, Hunter x Hunter right now.
You can talk about sports or like music too. Any artist that comes to mind?
Nah, I mean, I would say as far as brotherhood, as far as Naruto, I mean, I really enjoy Naruto. Finished shipping in like I think a month ago.
Oh, did you?
That shit was crazy long, but finally finished that. Yeah,
you made it across the finish line. Nice job.
So
did you skip all the fillers?
Actually no, because I didn't know that you could do that. Mine is all hard work, bro. Hard work and dedication. But
I'm sorry.
you
I'm
know,
sorry you're going through depression
it was
right now.
it was a good show though. I really enjoyed it.
We have a program for that.
With Brotherhood, I would say, like, you know, the whole show is obviously about just different, I guess, like, meanings on life. I would say Naruto himself, like, talks about, you know, basically being there for other people, no matter if they can, you know, hold it down themselves or somebody else needs to, you know, protect them and fuck somebody up for them. Like, even Sasuke, you know, that's like his like enemy, but it's like that's his right hand man too. Like, he'll definitely die for him, and we've seen him, you know, go wild for him. So even when, you know, you have those arguments and those things that you might disagree or whatever the case may be, brothers always come back together. I would say that comes from that, definitely. I don't know. I think that's what my the meaning of brotherhood to me is. Just being tight, holding it down.
There. I like that. A lot. All right, Brandon. When it comes to dynamic duos, brothers, who comes to mind for you?
You can't cheat and say us, bro.
That would be a really cheap move, honestly.
I mean, specifically, I mean, there's a bunch of different things. I guess Batman and Robin would be the first one if I'm trying to stay in that
Good choice.
in that realm, if you want to say.
Think about that.
They're not related per se, but the way Batman schools Robin and teaches him and guides him to be a better superhero or a better person.
Depends on your view of Batman.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
True. But yeah, I mean,
He's an asshole. Tough love.
I mean, yeah, they would definitely. I mean, I watch a lot of the, like, growing up, the Batman cartoons, and there was tough love, and I mean, to relay that to real life, you know.
I think it taught kids in a good way too.
Yeah, definitely. It shows that, you know, tough love is needed. You know, sometimes you make that mistake or you make the wrong choice, and it puts you in a bad situation. And as a younger kid, to learn that and know that set you up, you know, for adulthood and get you ready. You know, so. That, you know, there's plenty of them. I mean, you could say Will Ferrell from what's the movie?
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Those two guys together in that movie were epic.
That's hilarious.
You know, there's a million different, you know,
You were a chick.
things of brotherhood. I mean, that's my opinion on it. You know, you don't have to be blood to be brothers. You know?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
100% on that. So let's bring it to JL, Monty, and Professor.
Did you come prepared?
Of course I did.
I didn't ask you. I know you came prepared.
Of course.
But you go first.
I might build off of you.
We'll build it off me.
Yeah.
I think, you know, a lot of times we talked about, like, brotherhood, and clearly we're a good example. You don't need to be blood related to feel like brothers, right? And we have this thing where a brother doesn't necessarily, like, have to be somebody that you get along with all the time and that says the things that you want to hear. It has to be somebody that challenges you, right? All the time. And it's somebody that you see that they're doing well and you're like, fuck that guy, I want to do better than that guy. You know, it's gonna be like, you gotta be like rivals. So, like, when I watch Naruto, I always think of, like, Rock Lee and Neji, that rivalry of you know, pushing each other out and thinking that because you're talented, that your brother who's not talented is not going to catch up by hard work, right? And that makes you work harder. I think of, like, the dynamic of Goku and Vegeta. They need each other, right? As much as they fucking hate each other, they need each other.
Well, I was waiting for it.
You know, that's sort of like what I was thinking about as far as, like, good brothers.
When you talk about pushing each other, you know, you always have that person, no matter like what point in your life, somebody that does the same thing as you. I've had, you know, chefs everywhere I'm going always try to be a little bit better. Not to say I'm better than anybody else, but
I disapprove of what just happened here.
What just happened?
You didn't see it? Just watch it. Watching a camera.
Anyways.
Put it on slow-mo.
we don't do replays on this.
That person. I saw you pass something. I don't know what it was.
It's gonna be gray when you.
That person always push you to set that competitive goal. You know, you feel like you reach your limit. They do something new, and then you want to do it better or do it a different way. I've had a lot of people like that in my path. So I think Deku and Bakugo are one of the
such a good one.
Yeah, especially for this newer generation. You know, they go through a lot of different emotions that I don't think we really have because it's a different scale world now. You know, 20 years ago was a different whole ball game. I feel like they have a good balance as characters, especially between each other. I mean, they grew up together, and one of them beating up the other one the whole time, always trailing behind them. Always thinking, oh man, this kid's the coolest, but he's a dick to me. Like, Deku was a masochist as a kid, and he didn't even know it yet, honestly. But where they are now, I mean, I'm not in the manga, but where they are now, just even in the show, they've come a long way. And the fact that their teamwork looked like it the way it did in the movie.
The Rising of the
Heroes Rising was gorgeous. Gorgeous example of that brotherhood shining at its peak where they can be. Unfortunately, you know, we won't see that in the canon, but
I mean, according to some rumors, we might be. They're gonna explain some.
Oh, really?
Scenes. Some scenes. We don't know if it's gonna be that scene where.
There's some animated short, right? Yeah, I did read that. Oh, look forward to that. Yeah, but those are my two examples. I don't know, when those two are on screen together and something may or may not happen, even if they're just talking. I love it.
All right,
Love it, absolutely.
All right, Monty, my man, Monty, you got this.
Man, do I want to keep it current or do I want to go old school?
You can go however you feel like, brother.
Ooh, I know who you're gonna bring up now.
You think? Ooh.
I mean, first thing to pop up to my mind is Asta and Yuno right now, in Black Clover. I know Roland and I are pretty much the only two that I think. No, and you read the manga, right?
I read the manga.
Yeah, so it's so good. That dynamic is very similar to Deku and Bakugo.
Asta and Yuno. Yep.
So it's a very similar dynamic there. They grew up together. They were orphaned the same day. One's super talented. One has no talent, but the greatest work ethic of all time. And they're just always. There's one, like, especially one point where they're pushing each other, and he's always trying to be better. And then he sees his brother basically like fall just a little bit, and he picks him right back up. Like, nah, bro, we both got to make it to the top. And that's brotherhood to me, man.
All day, yeah, constant keeping that man's
Who was
back.
the old school duo that you had in mind?
I was thinking Sanosuke and Kenshin from Samurai X.
Wow, I haven't seen Samurai X in a long time.
That's a good one.
I was thinking of Guts and Griffin. But...
Oh,
Oh, Berserk.
that's a little more than brothers right there.
All right, so you know they put me last because I'm like the Bernie Mac in this show. So I go wild.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
Get ready for this. So one thing that is clear is that we say they don't have to be blood. You know what I'm saying? They have to have a moment together, something that they felt like they're at their end of the peak, but then they were able to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? The person that I'm going to mention is Ash and Pikachu. I mean, like, if that's not a brotherhood, you cannot call them pets. You cannot call them Pokemon. You cannot call them bitches. You got to call them what they are. They're brothers, okay? They don't look alike. They don't have the same DNA. But yet they were able to be together for nearly 25 years plus and still able to do it. Come on, like... Remember the first episode? The Sparrow attacked Pikachu. Ash, not being a Pokemon, was able to defend Pikachu. And then during like the Orange League, Pikachu came in clutch by defeating a Dragonite for Ash.
Nah.
Yo, Pikachu.
Logistics, son, like, yo,
Dude.
every I don't know, bro.
Every time.
All of them, at least once.
Never evolved.
Mewtwo in the movie, he did it all. So I'm saying, like, if there's a good brotherhood that I could think of, like, it's like out of the box, out of the norm, I'm gonna say Ash and Pikachu easily.
Until you watch the reboot.
Shut up.
Yeah, nah, man. That's just.
They changed the voice actor and everything. I know.
No. I meant like they actually introduced another human character to be his brother, like brother, kind of rival.
So he has a stepbrother?
No.
Like an actual
Professor
brother.
Oaks.
Is it
Oh,
Gary?
wow.
It's,
Ooh,
I don't know.
That got dark.
No. Like they have this other character that it's like his friend partner that they go everywhere. So Ash is trying to become, the very best, but
Master, yeah.
right. Well, the other kid is trying to catch every single Pokemon. That's the other kid's goal. So they
That's
push
not
each
Gary.
other. No, not necessarily. Yeah,
Isn't it weird how that's a different goal?
yeah.
It is
It's very
but yeah,
different.
Because one of them's like, I don't care about battles. Like, I just want to catch every single one of them. That's all.
You got to be good at battling.
You want
in order
some
to catch a
menagerie.
really
Sounds
strong,
How much
awful.
money it is to buy a Pokeball though? That's 200 like yen right there.
He got the bread apparently, but that's also very good because
Think
think about it. Ash loves to battle, right?
Facts.
He's super trash.
Yeah.
So the kid wants to catch the Pokemon. He's probably catching them.
Was he just throwing Pokeballs
Bro.
all day?
He's catching them left and right. Like, he's catching
can't-
everything.
Yeah, I can't believe you said brotherhood. That's like where my mom's like, "Can you walk your brother?" It's the fucking dog. Like, he's my baby.
I did not say it's a pet. I said there, brother. Pikachu is not like a regular Pokemon, man. That boy is like unique. I'm not sure if he's boy or girl, but I'm calling him boy right now.
That's
And-
why I question all that.
Wha- Okay, fine, but listen.
But you don't want to watch God of High School, bro.
Yes. What brotherhood is in God of High School?
The three starters already.
Not even just
That's
that,
always happening.
bro. Guy is working like 8 jobs to pay for his friends.
Okay,
His
so
actual
okay.
brother.
That's a
His actual
brother.
brother. I don't know.
That could be a relative for sure. I respect that. That's a really good point. Touche. Golden star for you guys right there. But at the end of the day, I'm still not gonna watch it.
It is 2 boys, 1 girl, just like Team 7 of Naruto,
Son,
right?
stop.
Like Team 7. No, like Team 7 of Naruto. Like, I'm thinking about it, right? All right, that's copying Naruto, and then they have the stands, and like,
Yeah, that's true.
there's a lot of shit.
There's a lot that we think comes from that anime, right? Sure, we're like, yo, we already seen this, so we seen it somewhere else. That's what we're.
But you see everything everywhere else. Everything is
Was
just
it
cut
like
and
the
paste.
Just
Simpsons
influence.
did it now? Hey, I don't know. I just feel like it did imitate one too many animes like that.
Mob Psycho's done that.
Yeah, but I'm hoping by like episode 6, it starts to distinguish itself as its own unique like anime.
What?
No.
Like who?
Not saying ripping off, but you see little Easter eggs from other animes.
Oh, Easter egg. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a whole. Okay.
Yeah.
Whew, okay.
Oh
Like, you
yeah,
scared me
no.
for a sec.
I'm just saying. I'm hoping by episode 6 it becomes more original. Like they find their pacing.
No, I was shocked on his comment. That was all.
I just
Your
want-
point, it was pretty
I've
good.
been waiting 20 minutes to say that. Just to see what you would do.
Like your comment is good. I definitely agree. He surprised me. And if I'm gonna keep it in the norm, follow everybody else, I gotta go to one that JL is not a fan of. You guys don't finish it because you're whack, but it's alright because I mess with it. And I'm talking about something that the names sound kind of fruity, but I'm still gonna say it. Fairy Tale with Natsu and Gary. Those two together.
I'll give you that.
Really? Ice and Fire? Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Elementals. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good brotherhood. He's not too still a trash character, but that's a good brotherhood.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, like
The look of shock. He's like, "You're gonna give me that?"
I'm like, yes, I have to mention Fairy Tale for at least one episode because I think those two really work well. And just to be favorable with those who like JoJo, I think the relationship between Joseph and Caesar, that was pretty dope.
That was a good brotherhood.
Everyone almost, right? In a sense, because he kind of he builds a brotherhood with everyone in the staff.
Yeah, every JoJo series, it's about brotherhood. I was gonna say the same thing about Fairy Tale too. That entire anime is about brotherhood.
It's a family,
the whole
a
Magicians
group,
Guild. Yeah,
a
all
pack,
of it. Yeah, I'll give it that.
But
Look at that! I gave Fairy Tale credit. Who knew?
We got to record this.
They just took sake
You
and
made
cake. Who knew?
I could die happily right now. You know that? Like, but with JoJo, I think like that was like brotherhood to the end. Literally,
Part 1 was until Dio became an asshole.
Were they brothers though?
Yeah,
They were
sort of.
They were.
He really loved him as a best friend.
Jonathan did love him.
Jonathan loved him
Fair.
all day.
And I mean, they were both like fighting to be their dad favorite. That's all they did all the time.
Stepsons and
Yeah.
trying to get the approval. Okay, all right. So if all the names that we mentioned, right, we could do like top 5 real quick with the names that we mentioned. Who you think should be number 5?
Oh, you want me to order?
Order. Oh.
All right, so let's make it easier. Who should
Roland's
be number
like,
1?
I can't do that. I can't do that math. I can't do
Who
that math.
do you
right now,
think could be
bro.
number
Like,
1? We mentioned.
Come on, son.
Dímelo.
What is that? Who?
Alphonse and Edward, man.
Oh,
It is cool. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
So wait, what else can be number one?
Yeah.
Like,
Shinobi unfolding.
Ooh. But we're not animated yet. We got to talk to Jason about that. But anyway.
Because of webtoons.
All right. Brotherhood
at Jason
number
Santos
one.
art.
Number two. Who you think number two it will be like in our listing? We mentioned Naruto, Fairy Tail, Berserk. We mentioned Pokemon. But I know
Naruto and
that's
Sasuke.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Naruto and Sasuke.
Naruto and Sasuke all day. The journey Naruto went on just to go after him, even though Sasuke didn't want him to.
I'm surprised you're not defending Dragon Ball Z right now.
That should be number 3, I think.
Dude, because
Really?
it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. Like Naruto, literally the whole story about Naruto is Naruto trying
Yeah,
to save
all the way.
Sasuke, and
Yep.
about like these two, brothers that one had a family, lost everything, and the other one never had one to begin with,
Oh.
right?
No,
All they had was each other the whole
Yeah.
way, even though Sasuke was on some evil shit for most of it.
yo, I mean, like, but
Yeah, there's reasons.
Yeah, mine no. So honestly, I want to give Dragon Ball number 4 and give Fairy Tail number 3. Personally, I don't know if you guys agree or
You know what?
disagree.
I will agree with that because the only times I can remember any Brotherhood coming out of Dragon Ball, especially in Super, mostly was when Fusion or when they worked together. And otherwise, everybody else was trying to work together, but they weren't strong enough. So when it came down to Goku and Vegeta, if they worked together the whole way, a lot of shit could have got done. But that's how brothers are. They fight. They're trying to be better than each other.
So you guys want to give it to what anime?
Fairy Tail.
I'm sorry, I never watched that. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
You know what? That's fine because that's why you're bitter right now. Anywho, do you put Dragon Ball in number 3 or number 4?
I will put it as number 3. But
All right, Monty, you're the tiebreaker.
Ooh, what?
Are you sleeping on
No. I didn't sleep last night, but let's go with
very zen, bro. Very zen.
But no, I'll definitely go with the number 3 slot for Fairy Tail. Just because
Wow.
Just because
Go back, watch what I said, and this two have been
yeah.
plotting.
Not even,
Plotting.
bro.
They had a
Since
whole,
Streets of Rage, they've been plotting.
guild.
they have a whole different
thing.
group chat, bro. They were
The
beating.
whole
They were
guild is
killing
about
me on.
being a brother. It's a whole
Yeah.
brotherhood in the whole guild.
Why do you think they kill me in Streets of Rage, bro? Like that was the first one.
You're gonna bring that? Yo, I thought we was not gonna bring stuff out of this.
You think it was an inside job?
He went there. He went there. All right. So, Dragon Ball, it is what it is. Yeah, who is number 5?
I'm at 5 here. It could be Berserk. It could be.
I want to throw in Deku and Midoriya.
My Hero. Ooh.
My hero, bro.
What about My Hero over Dragon Ball? No, too soon. Maybe. Okay.
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
We don't know that. We
but
will
if we're
find out
talking
later.
In terms of brotherhood, a tag team duo.
They haven't worked together enough yet.
Yeah, they're more rivals than anything.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Okay.
So
So I guess.
Pretty badly, so I mean.
All the time.
Yeah.
all the time. Okay, Baku.
I think Vegeta grew out of that. You know.
At some point.
Yeah, he was like.
He just wants to be stronger
That's
than
it. He's like, you know what? I don't even want to beat you up no more. I just want to be stronger than you. But it's like, listen, you can't beat me up.
But he is.
He is what
Oh,
is.
wow.
He is, bro.
Manga Oracle.
Oh yeah, he's reading the manga.
Look,
For
man.
sure he is.
Final Flash ain't never finished nobody.
Said that to his face.
Damn.
This is not a tag
He's
team.
so sad.
We're not trying. This is not a bit. This is not a bit. It's just
Yeah.
a personal bit.
Wow.
This-
Go back. Watch what I
we don't
said.
do replays.
Fucking Final
There's been
Flash.
a cabal against me here.
All right, I'm like, let's keep it like that. All right, so number 1 is FMA, Brotherhood. Number 2, we're giving it to Naruto. Number 3, Fairy Tail. Number 4, Dragon Ball. I'm sorry, but number 5, we got to give it to My Hero Academia. Wow. This might be one of our fastest and sweetest episode ever, unless if someone has some type of news or upcoming announcement, like which anime is coming back? Goblin Slayer season 2.
it's
It's
just a
not.
movie.
It's a movie, bro. It's not
Is this
season
a
2.
movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It's a movie, but it's canon. So
So it makes sense.
Right. So like it will follow where it left. And it's gonna tell like a story in the set.
Heated.
Why you heated, bro? It's like 2 hours long. You can watch that on
Watch it
Sunday.
at least like 3 times.
I think that's on
It's because
Sunday.
the manga is really good. I thought
It is
was
really good.
I thought that was
Is
like
it done?
no, like so you know how at the end of the battle with the king, it picks up from there. But this time it's not mostly with goblins now. Now they're throwing other elements to it. So it's a good. It's
I
a
gotta
good
get
read.
on that.
It's a good read. But go ahead, Juan. I'm sorry.
No, that's what I was gonna say. I think it comes out the 28th.
Yep.
When is that? Is that Sunday?
Maybe
It is what it is, right?
you guys
Alright.
get to choose to listen to the Shinobi Unfolding and watch Goblin Slayer, but first listen to us and give us the like.
Right. So I think it just comes up on Crunchyroll. I don't know how long it's gonna be there. Does anybody know? Is it like a 1 day kind of thing? Is it like it's gonna be there for a while?
I don't know, man. I'll bootleg it just in case. I got you.
Just in case.
We got you, Juan. Man, we're a team, man.
Sponsor.
I don't think you can say that after what he just said.
Wouldn't bootleg it, wouldn't bootleg it otherwise.
I'll support it, but
No,
like,
I
there's
think
no
they're doing.
Blu-ray right
they're
now.
doing because they did like a trailer that it's basically like a movie event. So I think it's available like the 28th at like 6 or 7 o'clock Easter time. That's when it goes on. So that's when the app's gonna crash.
Any other announcement we want to throw out before
Roland,
we...
anything?
Yes, sir.
I want to say thank you all you guys for showing me all this love today. I appreciate you guys. For all you guys out there, these guys made me a cake. Got me some dinner.
Monty.
Some
JL.
bomb ass dessert. They
Monty.
hit me up with gifts, man. They show love. My birthday just passed. I appreciate these
Bronx
gentlemen.
native.
Huh?
Bronx native. I'm just making like
I
ad
just-
libs
yeah,
in the
thank,
background.
Thank all you guys for the hospitality and everything. JL, thank you for having us here today.
Yo, thank you for having us. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you guys for real.
Of course.
Oh man, thanks for taking the drive, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
like,
All the time, man. If I can put more, trust me, I
Ain't a
would.
short trip.
I'll be in the back sleeping.
You didn't even say back seat.
oh.
You said back seat. Yeah.
He's letting me know, bro. Listen,
He's gonna wake up at home.
don't count on me.
If you can make that drive, cool. If not, we go some other time, bro. I'm supposed to be asleep though, but just know I got your back in the back.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think we should just close it down with some quote of the day. Anybody have one that comes to mind real quick?
I am my brother's keeper. Quote of the day. Hold it down.
See?
Son, you came in clutch, man. I can't wait to hear you again on the following episode right now. So the Shinobi Unfolding, you go again, follow us on YouTube, the Twitter, the Facebook, the Instagram, as well as all the audio contents in the world. All you got to do is Google it or Bing it.
Here we go.
Yes, Bing it. And you're going to find us in the east side, west side, south
Do you
side. You know how
bing?
we go down.
bing.
Dirty South, thank you for the love. Middle East, thank you for the love. European, thank you for the love. Dominican Republic, step it up because like numbers are low. But other than that, we love you.
Yo, Juan doing Juan things.
Yo,
I mean, not Juan, I'm sorry.
Jay doing Jay
thing,
things.
right? But peep it. Peep how Jay does it. He shouts out everybody else. But when it comes to his motherland,
throws dirt.
He like, yeah, bullshit.
They need to step it up though. Like,
All my cousins said that we're gonna listen. They're not listening to
I have
shit.
30 cousins and only 2 listen. Like, come on.
Slacking.
What's with our numbers? But other than that, it's all love and jokes, and we appreciate you from the bottom of our heart. Woonsocket, Pawtucket, Cranston, Rhode Island, we thank you a lot. We appreciate you, and this is the episode. Shinobi Unfolded.
Stay safe.
Peace.
Peace.
thank you, gentlemen.
ちは。